What's up, guys? It's Lucy, and I'm back with an ex-boyfriend tag with my ex-boyfriend, Ross Mosier. So we dated in freshman year, and we are now seniors. So as you can tell, a lot has changed, but we're still good friends. So we're just gonna run through like a timeline of our relationship, basically, and just go back and forth with some questions. So basically, Ross and I started dating on. Don't yell at me for remembering the date. March 11th. And he asked me out at my surprise birthday party in freshman year, which I think you turned 15. You turned 15. So you turned 16 sophomore year. So, you turned like 15 like a month.
I was already 15.
Alright, so it's my 15th birthday party. It was a surprise, and he asked me out on my balcony with the sign. So, like, Ross, what was your opinion on that?
My opinion on that was that I was peer pressured, and it was bullshit, and it happened. So it happened, but like, stuff happens.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But I mean, like, just to like be more clear about this, we dated for 2 weeks. Ross, describe our first date to me.
Our first date. All right, so we went. There's a lacrosse game. That's how it started, and then me and this other kid went out with Lucy and this other girl to Ponzetti's in Ocean City, Maryland, where the grub is good.
It was actually really bad.
It was bad that night, but it was like, it's usually pretty good. And then that was basically like it. And then we just chilled on the beach, and I left.
Okay, since he's not being descriptive, let me just describe it to you a little bit more. So like, it was our first like homegirls varsity lacrosse game, and like we won. Like Ross and like the other kid came and watched, and then we left and we went. So like, keep in mind, we were literally 15 years old, so, like, you know, father had to drive us. Yeah. So our friend's dad drove us. We went and we got food, and it was, like, kind of pretty awkward, because we, like, saw people we knew, and, like, this was, like, our first, like, double date. I still wouldn't say I've ever been on a date, though, but, you know, if we wouldn't count that, it'll be that.
If we wouldn't count that, that's what it's going to be.
That's what it's going to be. Then we went on the beach, and here's where things get awkward. So let me just explain it. So keep in mind, it is March. We're in Delaware. It's cold, right?
It's cold, bro.
It's, like, really cold. I think spring break may have just started.
No, not even. Not even yet.
It was spring break. Anyway,
well,
so.
You would know.
I would know. So, yes, it was spring break. And so, like, the other couple we were with were, like, being weird or whatever. And Ross literally walks up to me. Stop. And he's like, yo, can I put my arm around you? And I'm like, I mean, like, I guess. And then, like, the other couple, like, the boy carries the girl off, right? And then, Ross is like, yo, let me pick you up. And I was like, nah, I can walk on my own. Because, like, I was just awkward. Like, I didn't know how to be in a relationship, and it was just awkward. But, like, now clearly we're close. And so, like, do you remember that?
No, I can safely say I don't remember.
How do you not remember that?
I don't remember a lot past last year.
That's sad. Do you remember how, like, at my birthday party when you asked me out, we were just, like, sitting on a log by a fire?
No, I do remember that. So we were just chilling with, like, 6 different people, like, random-ass people. We were just posted up, and we were just chilling on this log by a fire. I'm pretty sure it was by a fire.
It was by a fire.
We were just chilling, and that was basically it. That was basically the last.
No,
last moment me and Lucy had together.
No, that was the first moment we had together.
Yeah, it was the first and last. Basically.
No, it wasn't.
We hung out twice through our 2 weeks.
Yes, you know, once a week on average. Now we're together literally every day. But anyway, so
Okay, continue.
So, alright, back to what I was saying. So, I don't know what I was saying.
Alright, that concludes this.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Alright, so going back on that.
Yeah,
what was
it was
the last
like,
thing you said?
It's like bad times, like just bad times.
It wasn't bad. It was the greatest days of my life. Alright, so I was literally going to say something and I totally forget. But basically, both the times that Ross's, like, parent came to pick him up from, like, hanging out, because we all hung out twice.
My dad would come with me.
Yeah. I was too afraid to meet him. Like, literally, my mom met him, my dad met his dad, my friends met his dad, and I just hid because I was awkward. So then, fast forward a little bit.
But she's still awkward. Crazy turn of events.
I'm not awkward. That's not what I was gonna say. So I break up with Ross like 2 days after our first date. Cause I was like, I'm too awkward. I don't like you. I don't know what to do. Did you actually like me?
No.
Yes, you did. You texted me good night with hearts every night, bro.
Yeah, but I kind of do that.
You don't do that to me now.
It's because I just don't talk to you.
You don't talk to me now, but we're literally like sitting next to each other filming a video.
I only
Okay.
talk to you when I like need to go to your house.
That's not true at all. Wait, is that really the only time you talk to me?
I haven't think about it. That's not the only reason I would talk to you, but that is low key the only time. Over this
Then
past
never
week-
come back to my house again.
Well, you don't Snapchat me, so like,
I
that's
do
your problem.
Snapchat you.
You don't.
Wait, we'll discuss this in person later. So like, we break up or whatever. It's super awkward. He left a hella of his like school stuff and like bags with me, and so I had to return them after spring break when we broke up. And that was awkward because I literally couldn't tolerate it. So I just like threw it next to his locker because we were locker buddies. And yeah,
we were locker buddies. That was probably the highlight of the relationship. Being locker buddies, you know, we just posted up every day. It was awkward as shit.
Yeah, he
And
said
that
it.
was about it.
So that was freshman year. Sophomore year, we ran for homecoming court to be
No.
prince and princess.
We
Well,
absolutely
I
did not.
ran us, and we lost. We got second place. And so then I don't remember junior year at all. Do you?
No.
Yeah, no. Junior year didn't happen.
Junior year was a blur.
Yeah, pretty much. So we fast forward to senior year,
And Lucy runs us again for homecoming court, and we win this time, and it was
No, that's not what happened. So like they chose king and queen by homerooms, and you know, thankfully Ross and I are in the same homeroom. Shout out to Miss Bates. And Ross, I'm putting this on the internet.
Yeah,
Stop
yeah.
saying that. So then, you know, the homeroom nominates us. Shout out to Jack Vouts for
the homeroom
actually.
nominates us because we're the only two nominees. Because Lucy made us the only two nominees.
No, I
And
was
everybody
like,
in our homeroom was against us, so like
no
or
one in our.
against me, so that they all voted for me because that's what they knew I didn't want.
That's not really how it works.
That's-
I'll like insert some videos of us running and stuff.
Not even running.
So then, of course, we win in the middle of like the biggest soccer game of the year. Talk about that.
Alright, so homecoming was. They announced homecoming court during the homecoming game, which is the game I was playing in. Which is a
Soccer.
game that was tied, which is a game that was probably like the third biggest game of the season. And during halftime, like I'm expecting, like, you know, I'm the captain of the team to start off. So I had to go back and talk to my players, right? And instead of doing that, I had to walk down half field with Lucy Witchard.
Wickard. It's Wickard.
It's Witchard.
All right,
And
Ross
I had to do
Mosier,
that.
like-
I had to do that, and then, you know, we tied the game, so that was great.
So yeah, so then we win king and queen together.
We had to get up on stage in front of the whole entire homecoming and be like, yeah, like,
And we literally walked on the stage at the wrong time, and then we were up there for like 20 minutes just trying to leave homecoming. Just like
yeah,
posing.
we were literally leaving as soon as these pictures happened, and
But
they
they
just didn't
took
happen.
a year, basically. And so
So
we were just standing up there like sweaty with like sashes and like crowns on, and we were just like, like king, queen, A. And then we left and we had a great time. So to conclude, my ex-boyfriend tag. So like clearly we're still friends, really close. Like it's kind of like a love-hate relationship. But
just like
to
a hate
conclude
video.
it for my viewers, we're gonna end it off with a nice hug. Alright, I'll just hug you then.
Yeah, you can.
And that concludes this video. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And comment video ideas you would like me to film.